and I have no idea who's taking this series.
For the old dough, it just might be an exercise that's only about making bread. Magisk holding the line, him and Madden, couple of kills apiece in the pistol. Ooh. All right, Magisk, let's go! The Dooley's coming swinging, he's got Dupree with him. And it's all Danes in the pistol.
He's got that simple shake
and
on
Madden, yeah.
The passive setup for Falcons. Molly from the mid, from Vault. And there's Simple finally getting picked. He waited all round in this position, but he's dead first. Whoa!
Oh, ZTR walks it up ramp and no one's looking. Dupree decides against the spam. Oh, we'll get given one for free. Mid-lurk here from Vol. He's going to have to taper off. You don't want to give Falcons a reason to go for this. No way that dynamic duo is still alive. So for now, Dupree.
Boost is a little bit delayed. Very delayed. At the end of the world.
So hopefully we can see a bit of an uptick from the GOAT.
Yeah, his last 3 months have been almost as good statistically as some Pius, but you're expecting him to overtake that, I think, in this team. And also definitely adds more in terms of outlook than just the damage. Talking of which, Bray on the smoke will get nothing. GamerLegion get over the top of B with an entry to Magisk. It's a free sight. Madden goes through the smoke, but that essentially ends the round for Falcons, unless they get tempted by a pick on the A side. GamerLegion have thrown away a couple of post-plant kills, but never enough to entice Falcons. This one certainly could.
One thing you thought they had gets stripped away from them right at the start of this game.
Very defaulty rounds right now with a lot of focus on utility, getting early nade damage.
Yeah, I think there's been times at the event so far for GamerLegion where you can tell ZTR is very bogged down in the tactics, in the minutiae of the rounds, and sometimes I think that impacts his ability to perform, especially when like the pressure gets applied, but thus far it's been plain sailing. Flamus tries to control the spray, but can't quite get a beat on Simple. That was a chance at the double opener. Instead, one and done for Flammerson at the top of ramp. GamerLegion up and leave now. They go to regroup outside of this B site, hoping that they've cut the info flow off for the Falcons, but they have not. Snappy immediately re-aggressed out through gap. And so Falcons know that ramp is clear. With that comes the overlean in towards this B site. Dupree loses that fight in middle. Mag is gone to fellow Dane on the other side in Torsen, but a quick trade from Simple's Orb. He now enters the field, does that simple AWP, 2 kills found. And scares GamerLegion out of the commitment into this B play for now.
Oh, that's not good. That's big info for Simple. He's going to catch the headshot as well.
No, why not? Go on, Simple. 3 kills, 1
dead.
HP, but dead to the nade. ZTR. There he is. We always say nerd for the util, bro. It's the thing he's got in spades. Volt cuts down Snappy on the rotate. And a bit of damage for Torsen. There's the openings. Catches Snappy. He really needed that trade. Torsen was not looking his way. He's out there isolated, all on his lonesome. Madge is found over towards B. This is falling apart. Falcons don't even know where to look. It could be A, it could be B. They've made the right read at least, and they've got a 2-on-3 right now, but players lost in the backline. GamerLegion can try and snipe this down, so the retake never gets to take shape here for Falcons. And even now they're being hunted.
I think this is a prerequisite to a save, though. Simple has not really been in the position to win any of these rounds. There have been a lot of B executes right now. He swings back for a kill. They punish him. just trying to get warmed into this game, but GamerLegion disallow it yet again.
Terrorists win.
Torsen, yeah, second player there. This time he's not ready for it. No supportive flash. Means Falcons find the 5-on-4, finally. An untraded advantage for the Falcons. GamerLegion going to up the pace, up the ante towards A. Kept honest by Util, but Madden won't overcommit. Could have found a frag behind that smoke. He will, in fact, right through it instead. Flamus again in this jump up position, but Simple awaits on the sandbags. His timing could be awkward. He's going to play off of Madden, but he gets spotted on the edge, and Flamus finds a brutal entry. This time he won't overcommit. The map goes quiet. GamerLegion do their best to fake out a B hit.
Ooh. I think that would have sold much here. It's going to come down to Flamus. If he's able to get the openings, create the space, Slend in there alongside him. Flamus, the one to keep an eye on, though, leads the charge in. They're not ready for Madden, tucked in at the sandbags, and if Slend tries to plant this bomb, Madden not able to put a stop to it. Plants for CT, and now they get the spot as well. They know they've got Madden boxed out in the open here. Slend chance in the clutch, but Dupree's spam has saved the day.
I do like how GamerLegion route in that round, though. They hit all the gaps, all the timings. Flamus getting around spawn, and 9 losses. Fair, there are some big teams in there. There's FaZe, there's Spirit. But still, despite Falcons picking this map repeatedly, they've had no success. That's why there's pressure on winning Vertigo right now and starting this series off on the right foot. They've already made noise, GamerLegion, dropping a smoke by accident and scoping in. They're just going to start to reveal their position as they explode into the site.
Oh, Madden. Chance spam. Torsen cut down. That's a serious piece removed. The bomb stripped away as well. And Volt run through by Snappy. This is looking like a clean hold for the Falcons. Right pieces in the right place here. You're dead on about that simple AWP freeing up space for Falcons to lean a little heavier over towards this A site. And for Slend in at the end here, nothing left to do but die as Madden puts on a nice little show there over towards the top site.
So instead they use this AWP to push Magisk down to a nice aggressive angle. Torsen low early. Has to back out. Repeat is dangerous. Simple learns. And Magisk is clotheslined as well. Hung out to dry.
Vol actually just runs straight through the util over here in middle. Now they displace Madden, but he goes fighting forward.
Oh no.
Snappy wins his fight over towards the B site. For GamerLegion, B's where they found the bulk of their successes. Can ZTR cook something up here? Later in through mid, he's not needed. Slend knocks down Madden and Snappy as they try to assemble behind that smoke.
So that's a huge double entry in an almost choked 5v3. Falcons make the right rotation very quickly. They commit to it. But there's nothing they can do when they're knocked off the top.
Terrorists win.
Free saves his gun. That's something here as we enter the final round of the half. Lurk timing is important here, but it can't come too soon. They need a bit more space on A. Paying out a lot of util. Missed opportunity for Dupree. There's Simple holding on. Catches his kill. GamerLegion going through the smoke.
ZTR managed to win a round like this before, calling the bluff on the ramp push. Once again, Madden's able to slow them down, able to buy a bit of time for the Falcons.
Simple's here.
Makes it over on that orb. Looking to make that first incision. Nade will be good. Damage done onto Volt really softens up that plant. A backstab for Flammer. Deals a lot of damage and he will pick up Simple.
Time.
But he's low on health. Time is of the essence. GamerLegion have got to get a move on. They've got Madden isolated and Slen finds him on the orb, but they are both so wounded. Magisk, a couple of seconds left. Doesn't swing out. Could have stopped the plant, but picks it up in the clutch. And a heavy lean inside of A for GamerLegion. They've got all their players here, with the exception of Flammers.
Whoa, we're blind. We're very blind as they flash peek back in. That is a brutal pistol. Blink and you miss it. 5 dead in a 9-man battle on ramp. Madden through the smoke. He's looking for an opening kill here. The nade lands a little bit further. He has good timing right now, but ZTR's contact will allow Slen to play. There's no Molotov because it's the first buy round. They have limited util and they have no chance. 2 players turn. Slen takes both. And they still can't get him out of this position. He has no reason to move. Oh.
Death delivered to Dupree as Slend tucks himself in, steals himself away at the sandbags and makes life very easy for his team. Those were ludicrously dominant, and it took the Falcons so long to even figure out how they wanted to solve this problem. Now in this round, double aggro over here in middle from the side of GamerLegion is about to clash with the Falcons. Missed shot from the Slend AWP. Volt falls after 1. Slend can't afford to go down here with nothing. Opting out is an option after Volt goes 1 for 1, and it might be the best option available.
What?
Flammus, crazy shot on a Magisk who nades that smoke open, but seemingly wasn't ready for the fight.
I wasn't ready for a player right in front of the smoke, that's for sure. You're trying to get a deep pick there, someone on double or default. Flammus absolutely catches Magisk by surprise. And that was really all Falcons had in the round. Some B control. Even that's gone now. Flammus has pushed down. Flammus is flanking. Flammus does not respect the Falcons. And Slen, 1 shot is all he needs. The re-swing off his contact. We're still waiting on this big flank. Flammus is saying, wait. I've got the round. And to be fair, he's got a point. GamerLegion just trying to stall out this hit at the moment as Flammus puts them in a box.
There's that backstab. And Flammus makes it so. Very well put together from Flammus.
But they just let it escape completely. It was in a very committed position up close. Falcons looking shell-shocked right now, facing elimination. I think they spotted Flammus jump up there. The orb headshot as well. Double
Magisk and Madden, it's them 2 again, trying to do everything they can to keep Falcons in this. Has at least kept them going for 1 more round.
That's more of what we saw from, you know, GamerLegion's T side, just kind of walking in as a group and hitting a bomb site. Going for a quick execute. Awkward timing for Flammus trying to jump up close. And then the AWP at a predictable angle, Magisk reads it well. Not much Falcons can do about getting these guns gone. GamerLegion will save 2 AKs and will be able to full buy in the next.
Opening kills have been weighted super heavily. 12-6 in favor of GamerLegion, mirroring the scoreline of this game. Oftentimes, whoever's won that first fight has gone on to win the round. And so wouldn't you know it, isn't it bad news that Snappy is the first to fall for the Falcons?
And Falcons have to pull out a miracle round right now. We got Slend on the orb in the right place. Simple. Oh, but he unscopes. Moving back into the angle. He's given away his position. Simple flashed off. Slend owns it. Will Simple dry peek it? That would be crazy. And he falls at the first hurdle. Slen's gonna jump up now. He's ready to end this map, kick Falcons down, and take us to Nuke. And there's nothing Falcons can do. They get absolutely iced out on Vertigo.
Dear Diary, I can't find the words to describe all the pain I suffered while playing CS with boring, grey, colourless skins. But everything changed when I opened my first case on Skin Club. I opened cases for free, then upgraded them, and then got into battles, as well as exclusive events and activities. Looks like I'm in heaven of skins. Of course, cause it's Skin Club.
It's musky, it's dirty, it's working wonderfully. GamerLegion trying to reverse sweep the RMR from 0-2 down in the BO1s into BO3 team, and they sit a map away from eliminating the Falcons. Quick pick on ramp, fly up the ladder, send him into B, into Flamus.
Now already dropped down lower, right place, right time for Flamus, but will he be able to put a stop to this? Snappy has fallen early. Torsen makes his presence known over here in Decon, and Dupree looks to give chase. Simple. And Magisk captain boxed in.
Nice.
The push back out into double is good, but Magisk is very, very low. GamerLegion 2v1. And just Magisk left to beat, but he's doing all he can. 3 kills deep. Magisk wants this. Just something to hold on to. And he calls Torsen's bluff, lands the dink as well, and now won't feel that urge to go re-peeking. Magisk has done it, putting a pistol round on the board early for the Falcons. A big 4K, a 1-on-3 clutch from Magisk to open.
And they're close to the lobby. They're about to erupt, explode. From this upper site, from this ramp room, GamerLegion about to crunch Falcons. Good entries. That's an open runway. That's a path to B. Magisk is just not letting it happen. He refuses to go down without a fight.
Leaving more of an impression here off the rip are the Falcons. Slen trying to make this expensive. One more kill would be sick. But not likely to happen. Madden's just stalling, and Slen will fall to that bomb either way. So well handled there for Falcons to stop it.
On A. Backside. No, it is silo. No connection. Falcons look for a pick though, and Magisk provides. Vault dead at the back of the site. And this is a perfect now beginning to around for Falcons. They do a wall outside as well. Madden fakes it with utility. Flamus is coming through. And he's found that kill. He's cleared out entirely. They can now stack ramp or stack upper, depending on what they're feeling. They've gone for the top site. Hook, line, and sinker. GamerLegion fall for the bait.
Oh, Slen makes it up the vent.
Whoa.
Missed shot, Snappy finds him. ZTR hop into the site, slows him down, buys a bit of time here, and gets Torsen up through the vent as the attention's pulled away.
Yeah.
Snappy, it's just a plant as he can't hold on. GamerLegion, don't make us wait long.
Here we go. Another rifle round. GamerLegion fighting outside. It's a good read that Falcons will go back to yard. It is a traditional position on the T side of Nuke. Try and find your opening kills here. Flamus swings outside as well. Gets caught, bogged down in a fight. Dupree with 2 on the ramp. This should be a trade for GamerLegion at worst case. That's exactly what they do.
There's a series of 1v1s all across the map here, and Flamus was like the least expected to win his out in the yard. Low on health, out in the open, but he delivers the goods. And now they don't know about Torsten, who's pushed all the way up into the hut, and he just held that angle the entire round, but he should get cleared by Magisk, although
they know
he's moved out at just the right time to elude capture for the time being. Simple's giving chase with the bomb here. 40 seconds left. He picks up Torsten. That AWP of Flamus moves into main and catches the leg onto Simple. A 2v1. ZTR, captain for GamerLegion, left up in the clutch, and Magisk will not let that happen. 9-1. So maybe not the highest of heights in terms of the confidence here. Madden, it's a nice move. Smoke naded open.
Ooh. Uses that nade to get vents. Flamus, they've wrapped in main, but they're making steps. There being no surprise about it. Falcons going to try to wrap around the world. Flamus happy to fight that, happy to chase that. Magisk not given any room or respect. Slend on the AWP, he's been solid in this series. He was top performer in map 1, and they're coming his way. One player sits out, he still hits his shot. Knows there might be more. CTR can help him out as well. Snappy's holding this angle, but CTR goes for info, and he's got it. Doesn't need to force this kill. AWP bearing down upon him. Slend low, Snappy stuck alone with the bomb. Slend goes wide and ZTR can't trade. That is a big mistake for GamerLegion. They're going to pay the price.
Are they ready for the deep flank out in the yard? Because Flamus is making a move that could be the thing that wins the round, or it could hand over a 2v2. Reopen this up to the Falcons. They're not prepared. They're not considering that push.
It goes again.
So flame on for Flamus, GamerLegion. 8-4 up there on the board behind him. And so, if between the two of them, they're able to kind of crack open these rounds, Magisk then left up off in a clutch. He could be onto something, but he falls first. Dupree alongside him. And Madden's not long for this world either. Once again, it's this duo of Snappy and Simple.
Oh no, Snappy. The next beat could be fatal. You've got to close one of the doors, right? Can't be comfortable. He actually sticks it with the cover. CTR still unrevealed. Snappy enters single and Simple sits on the clock awaiting GamerLegion. I think they just group. They've got to trade out Simple in the site. They don't even know where he is.
That's a big fight for Snappy to win. So now Simple. Snappy is drawing the attention away. They were hoping he could hold the line. Instead, it's going to fall to the Falcons captain. Low on HP, but low on time at GamerLegion, and Snappy locks in the round for the Falcons. And they even realized as they dropped in there, they just didn't have the time to win it anyway. GamerLegion take too long posturing. The kit gets away from them. Going to be able to better direct the GamerLegion squad here. Slen's already made his way down towards this lower side of the map. CTR needs something here. Can't fall, getting nothing done. Magisk out of the round first. Molotov dropped in. Snappy plays through it and chases for that trade. Backstab in for Madden in the meantime out in the yard. Here's that player that dropped down earlier. Flamus now fighting with him. They don't go together. Flamus waiting for this plant. They line up.
They know about the vents.
One man in the site, and they know that Madden's coming in on a backstab. Gonna try and reroute, join up with Simple, but Simple falls. Flamus is just charging through the Falcons, and there simply isn't time for Madden.
Oh, this guy. Remember the name.
And so you head into the next one, you pick it up, you get out, heads held high, you kind of make amends for falling short in that last retake down of Lower by successfully stopping the bomb plant, cutting off the money of the Falcons. Now you've broken them. They're the ones force buying up. And so if ZTR, that little multi-kill goes a long way in helping out GamerLegion now. If they're able to win this, suddenly you can shoot for a split half. You can shoot for a 6-6. Felt like just maybe they'd missed the window. But it seems like they've just about caught it here.
I mean, ZTR getting 2 kills there when caught in the open is impressive. They smoke for the plant. Simple's going to cover. Torsen won't play as passive as his captain did last time, and he'll pay the price. Volt going to push out. He could stop the bomb. There was actually no cover on that position, but he doesn't know it. Simple now sitting above him in the clock. And Dupree hits a beautiful shot, follows up with a dink on the Volt. 99-1 means this round is done. No telling where this game goes, but it's looking really good for Falcons right now after a dismal Vertigo. Flamus, again, another push right below the silo. They can't really clear this. Good grenade as well. Simple has a check. He learns the hard way. Flamus is here to play. Flamus looking for a second. They're supporting the yard. 2 more players from GamerLegion. As the smokes are faded, Falcons are going to try cross late. This could be dangerous. Oh, the misinfo. The molly gives it away, though. Ugh. Oh, no.
CTR unable to reel them in, and Torsen can hear them rotating away. The bomb is the thing at the back. Oh, Magisk dead. That's the bomb away. Falcons have to go back and get it. Dupree tries to run straight for the bomb, but Torsen's already on the line. Now it's just Madden. He's wounded, but he has retrieved that bomb. Maybe a chance here. Madden waits for a fight, but time is quickly getting away from him. There's 10 seconds left. Torsen gonna try and walk in on this, and Madden makes the right decision, holds the line. That is a risky move, but he makes it work.
And they're gonna break door, but it's all about ramp. Madden's already cleared that position out, they know.
Clean stuff. Snappy run through, but there's the rotate in for Dupree. Simple even fires off with the dual Berettas. Flamus tries to get cute out through the hut. And Simple will not let him have that space. Magisk very low, doesn't matter. Clean. Top of the charts right now is Magisk. 18-7. Leaving his mark here on Nuke.
Winnable.
Now it's just Torsen, charged at by the dualies. So Simple even finally gets his name up in the lights there with a nice double on the dual Berettas. It's all reaching a bit of a fever pitch to GamerLegion, but it's like, you know, if you want to long this out in a third, if you want to take it the distance and right your wrongs, you can't all be jittery and upset with each other. So this is more like it. Top sight hit comes through. A bit slower off the top, lending a bit of time to the lurking through main.
Rifle saves mean Falcons still have a shot in the next round.
Terrorists win.
Feels like they're going to cross secret here and just do a more traditional round and have a ramp crunch, but actually ZTR lurks while Torsen crosses secret. They've got options open now. Simple, is he ready for this? Swung into hell, nice shot. Simple with an important kill, but they don't know that Torsen also made it down B. And just dies at the ramp, opening a runway for Flamus' double kill. Meanwhile, Falcons think they can rotate safe. They don't know. Torsen was here all along. Second player comes swinging through the Molotov, and a 3-on-2 ensues. GamerLegion still have the manpower to commit B.
On numbers alone, Falcons look to save.
I think that was during the round, though. I wasn't sure. Maybe it's a mid-round rotation.
Yeah, actually, I have no bearing for
no, that was during the round because he reacted to his death. Either way, top pop coming through. GamerLegion catch you off guard. They catch everyone. Dupree up top. Great double kill while blind as well, with a spam through the smoke reveals position, and Snappy's overwhelmed. GamerLegion They have you thinking about these smokes. They have us thinking about these smokes. Suddenly, they explode. And Falcons are caught completely by surprise. Despite a double for dupreeh. This is suddenly a very different game. Where it's starting to turn into a puzzle. The Falcons have the pieces.
It really is, and it's super sick to watch. The outside smokes combined with the molly has actually scared him from going any further, so he won't get the info ahead of time, but it's still allowed for more players over towards this top site because they have their early warning system down at B. 3 strong in A, 1 from Madden. dupreeh, though, can't hold the line. Nothing done by dupreeh. It's simple Zorb. That third man up in the heavens that might make all the difference.
Snappy's come up the vent. They have no idea he's made a step. He's got to wait for his team now as Flash comes in for the Rafters push. Magisk as well. Second Flash is perfection. And it's all ZTR in the middle of the site in an unwinnable clutch. Surely they surround him. ZTR finds a second and he might be on for the money as Magisk is in the Rafters. He saves the round from devastation for Falcons. Break on the smoke. Torsen crosses post and he goes back to his garage lurk. Oh, they line up. Simple picks him out the sky, but Torsen through the smoke, same result. 4v4. Options open for GamerLegion. Where do they want to go with this? They reset. Bomb going back to the lobby. Meanwhile, Falcons getting curious. This is a great move for Falcons. Crunching lobby as 3.
What can Flamus do here? All alone in trying to hold the lobby position. Snappy found first, but here's where the trade is meant to come through. Madden fast on his feet. ZTR dead in the back of lobby, and that's the bomb away from GamerLegion. Torsen won't bail them out, won't save them today. Slender's got to fly solo versus the might of the Falcons. Moving in. Bomb at his feet, sure, conceded. Control given away, but cautiously so by the Falcons squad. They lurk in the corners of lobby. They lurk in the shadows in lobby. Slender's got to check every single corner. dupreeh up first, and he nails it. Falcons with the late lobby take as they've wrestled for control of this second half. But he's continued to do nothing for the entirety of this game for GamerLegion, making them feel like they're playing 4v5. Slend hasn't been able to accomplish much on the AWPs, donning the most expensive gun in the game. And like, even there, that's like meant to be the freest of openings. That would have been an untradeable 5v4. Instead, it's left to Torsen, a skirmish out in the yard. And he falls. The only man who's been able to do anything that's left in the round now for GamerLegion is Flamus, and he's already wounded. He's coming into this as damaged goods. Confidence on the other two at record lows. And so Falcons look to long this one out, look to settle the score on Mirage. GamerLegion, some nice ideas in this second half, but they didn't have the manpower to back it up. Falcons take us the distance, and scores will be settled. Elimination on the line.
This one is anyone's guess. 3-man stack on Falcons for the A side. They will not be shuffling. Got Simple under balcony.
Madden takes contact first, but fades away. Out on a bit of an island here is Madden, and now he's lost Magisk back in the spawn. Very, very quickly this starts to come unraveled. GamerLegion with all the openers.
He's back.
So now it's just Snappy.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, ace denied. And Snappy with no kit here is on the clock. There's no one even nearby. He's going spawn. He's going to save probably.
Managing to take mid. GamerLegion fast B split called here. Just a decision made from spawn. Whoa, play up against these pistols. Madden's good for one, but
whoa.
All right, Simple scout. Seen him do a thing or two from here with it. Oh, Simple tries his hand at the third. And that's when he gets cut down. They do a good job reining him in. And dupreeh was the first man to get tagged up at the start of this one. He's the guy left up in the clutch.
Or Madden, actually. He hit a banger from the bench. Lovely deke shot.
Terrorists win.
Simple dons that AWP. Takes it in towards the ladder room and holds this long line in through middle.
Boost up, dupreeh just swapped off the nade. He was ready for that the whole time. The window smoke fades before Flamus gets in the corner, so that is very awkward timing. Entry comes in Con. Simple mollied out. They don't know the AWP is here just yet. Can Simple make his presence clear? dupreeh, oh, he missed that timing. Torsen now has the chance in the window, but that's an ugly spray. Fulton Palace, and they're splitting this A side. dupreeh's rotation looked like a worry, but now it's perfectly primed to assist his Danish teammate inside of the site, but just given away, stuck under that Molotov. He still gets a kill for his worth. Repos back to ramp, but GamerLegion are in hot water right now.
It's the quiet twosome from that last map left in it. Volt and Slend worlds apart, but they're going to look to link back up over in the A site. dupreeh found. They know about Volt now. Over in Palace, Molly in at the ramp side. That'll stop the swing. Oh, but the Simple AWP complicates matters. Volt dead on the cross. Slend, hot start in the pistol, but he's going to rise above, and he's not ready for that second man ramp side. Snappy stops him in his tracks.
Falcons on the board early. Don't let this swell out of control just yet. And Simple is here in the window. Unsmoked. You'll live to regret it. Almost a third kill. Slem with a banging shot. They don't clear on the balcony, and they pay the price.
Slend going to try his hand at the clutch again. dupreeh and Madden swing him together. There's better trade work here on the outlook from Falcons, right? One of the big kind of critiques we leveraged against them coming into the series, especially back on Vertigo, was the... I mean, I feel like for him, it probably feels like the first time he's really had a proper chance to get stuck in, right? They start T-side Nuke, or it can be pretty hard to get much going there. Vertigo, we already touched upon how that was never a map he liked to play. Torsen, full blinds, full wrapped out through Palace as Volt, there it is, that's the round, key double, and it's on the back of a smoke push. That requires a degree of confidence, requires you to have a nice read over what the responses are going to be. That's a very confidence-building round for Volt.
Yeah, a high-impact one, training Simple. Sucks for Magisk, who makes a flash play on ramp. 4 blinds Torsen. Oh, Falcons. Well, they were going for middle there. Bail out after some grenades. Meanwhile, GamerLegion walk through. Looking for an early cat split, it seems. Not anymore. dupreeh on a deep angle catches Flamus walking in. There's no bomb, there's no shot. Madden finds another. And damage done to Torsen in upper B means GamerLegion have lost on all fronts.
Snappy forced forward by the Molotov. There's the reswing at a Slend. Gonna deal with him, but are they ready for the man floating around in ladder? Dupree, that one is free. Slend backs right into him. And so it's all eyes on Torsen now. More importantly, Simple's eyes trained into the apartments. Torsen gonna have to hold one down here. And the moment he does, Simple will become aware. Footsteps now heard. Simple calls for that rotate back, but it's not needed as he holds the line. Well, then it becomes FaZe, I believe, entrusted with that, and Na'Vi dropped down to face Cloud9 at the 4th and 5th Cider.
Spicy options.
Slend opening up here. Madden knocked out of the round early, but look at Simple, quick on the go here with that AWP. Always keeping GamerLegion guessing as to where it's next going to appear. It's posted right now on this deep line over at Jungle. No one's crept into his crosshair yet. GamerLegion don't jump the gun on this.
AWP fires off, just confirms what they already know. This AWP still waiting at ramp. Simple looks elsewhere for a pick. He realizes GamerLegion are slowing down. What are they waiting for? Who are they waiting for? In fact, it's Flammers. Oh, sorry, Torsen. Up in B. Flammers crossing into the site, and Simple just swings out with another double. Simple looking unchained right now. Looking like his former self. Can he find a third? That's a tag to Slend. Nade is good. Nade is great. Slend is low, and Snappy finishes him. 2-on-2. They have the B site. The bomb is in tow.
Super interesting, though. It's introduced a whole new X factor, something GamerLegion have not had to worry about across this entire series. The question old as time in Counter-Strike, which is how do you beat Simple? How do you contain Simple? 12-6. It's a star-studded game from him thus far. Moving up short side with Snappy, there were many a moment where these two were left standing, and it felt like there was no chance for them back on Nuke, back on Vertigo. But here on Mirage, it is a different story. Simple to cover while Snappy closes the gap. Smoke in on the bomb. ZTR, that might have been the best chance you had to put this one to rest. As Simple deals with Torsen, moves in, knife pulled, he's looking for ZTR. He can't find him, and so the captain of GamerLegion, best Simple in the head-to-head by never giving him a target to shoot at.
Snappy gets completely lost there as well. I don't know what that was. He taps the bomb.
Get out over here towards ramp. Torsen wins that initial skirmish, dealing with both the Danes. Man back in the spawn side, but look who's on his way to reinforce. Look who's on his way to lend a helping hand. Simple gets here, but it's too little too late. Torsen burnt alive by his teammate. You hope that that gives some way back into the round, as once again it's this Snappy Simple duo.
Okay.
Snappy dead over on short. Simple given the first. This was not something that GamerLegion had to worry about, had to prepare for on those other two maps. But Simple has been causing problems. Smoke on the bomb. Jump peek out the connector. He's trying to find this second player, but Volt swings him wide, brings the fight to Simple. For a guy who was struggling with confidence after that second map,
here we go, GamerLegion. We talked about that momentum building on the T side, whether they can just run with it. They're going to. Falcons will meet them there in the middle, sending it with MP9s. Simple's in the smoke. They're everywhere. They're all around. CTR's jumping around corners. They're getting flustered, overwhelmed at the top of middle, but they don't know about Flammers. They don't know about Flammers. He's crept in behind them. Backstab as they try and rotate out. Slend's in hot water. Hot bot, he's getting burnt alive on this A site. They've got the bomb, they've got the guns, and they're looking for 5.
Flammers has taken the craziest routing available all the way around his CT, but the problem he's going to have, Simple donning this AWP, picked up from the body of Slend in at ramp. Madden just misses that timing. If Flammers is able to get the drop on Simple, that might be his best route to win this. Gonna go looking, Madden with the spot, now Simple is aware. Waiting back in Palace. While Flammers made the move to keep them guessing, that quick wrap through CT, Simple has done something just as unexpected. Yeah. The royalty lives up in the Palace. Simple swings out wide and secures that 5-round half for Falcons.
Can Falcons keep the ball rolling? A very similar pistol to what GamerLegion showed us, taking mid from under. A lurker at A. And I think GamerLegion have already pieced together a good idea of what they're seeing. Despite that, the kill comes in. Simple also follows up. He's found a P250 pick from the top of middle, looking on a ledge to find Flamus. Madden doubles down, 5v2. GamerLegion overwhelmed in this round.
One back from ZTR. Nothing else, and Torsten's been spotted over here in window. Simple's been waiting all series, it feels like, for a chance to get a map, a half that he's truly comfortable on. And this is what it looks like. He goes hunting for every single kill. Pistol round secured. This is that second wind that we were talking about.
Flamus double dink. And Simple backs up. He hears the pistols running his way. Not here to hunt him. They can come to him. Into his den down below. They find an AK-47. So GamerLegion are making something out of this round right now. And a quick repos to B. This is great routing. Dare I say they have a hope in hell. Flamus with 2 kills and an AK looks for the lurker. He's found him. This is a full eco. And it's a 4v2 now. GamerLegion should absolutely go for this.
Planting over towards B.
Oh, it does Dupree.
Dupree
yeah.
should be safe in this. Only the USP to go up against, but a dink landed from Slend. Flamus, the star of the show, with 3 kills to his name. Oh, makes it out through the market, and now it's going to be Dupree. Dupree's been the guy trying to open rounds for Falcons all across Mirage. Now he's going to be the one to close it. The molly.
Oh, it's good, it's good.
Spreads out onto the bomb, and with it, GamerLegion. They can't win this anymore. Can Flamus get the ace, though? Yes, he can. It's maximum damage in a round that falls in favor of the Falcons, but they pay the price. They lose everybody.
Well done to Dupree for holding on there, at least, right? If he dies to Slend, Flamus wins the round with a USP. Dupree barely lives, but barely will cut it in this round. Still, incredible damage. Flamus sets GamerLegion up for a knockout punch in the follow-up round.
Yeah, you did all the legwork in that last round to set yourself up for this moment, to try and break Falcons. You just have to get past them here. Torsten under the balcony, gets out with 2. Snappy, good for the trade, but Magis tried to drop in and lend a helping hand. In doing so, he's not looking in the right place. It's a free kill for Flamus. ZTR making moves, but I don't want him to fall here. Snappy gets the spot off. That causes a bit of a conundrum for Snappy. Now he knows that GamerLegion likely to lean strong over towards the A site. Slends up, watches from afar, but an overpeak, an overcommit to that fight from Flamus. Lets him the space to play in, and now it's Snappy in the clutch. You had Dupree narrowly secure the 1v2 in the round prior. Now it's up to another Dane, the captain, Snappy, to try keep this in check for Falcons. Spots one in the jungle. But comes up short.
Yeah, I think he really thought that ZTR was committing on the ramp flank. Snappy just sits in the open right there. But instead they're on force. They are desperate. They are buying with nothing. And they are going in to an AWP.
Oh, a Vault with the aggression. Gives over a gun, gives over the entry. So now Falcons get free reign to spread out across this site. Torsten, smoke spam is good. Bomb plant denied, buys a bit more time. Means that these smokes are going to be fading soon, and so Falcons never get time to get too comfortable here. Are they ready for Dupree? Yes, they are. ZTR quickly done. That advantage suddenly wrestled back from GamerLegion. Simple's Deagle, can it be the solution? Magisk and him have to combine here, but these have been the heavy hitters. Magisk dead, Simple in this all alone. 3 bullets in the Deagle. There is no margin for error if Simple wants to try and clutch up, and that defuse held. Simple never swings, and so GamerLegion do not let the pistols break through.
Oh, Flamus, he has just been an absolute titan on this team.
But these were the easier rounds. These were the ones that Flamus set them up for earlier in the half. Now the rifles make a return for Falcons. Can GamerLegion stack up to the pressure? Slend seems to think so, trading even over in mid.
Yeah, you want to brawl in middle? I wouldn't want to fight GamerLegion right now. Slend is more than happy to oblige. He started this map just as strong as Simple did in the score. And now he's putting an impact on this CT AWP. He's only had 2 kills with it, but they've been consequential. Trading to a 4v4, forcing Falcons into an A contact. Snappy's faking B. No one is even falling for it. Everyone is still here. A couple of nades in the B site is not going to change GamerLegion's setup. They sit in the site, they commit. Torsen, under balcony. They're not going for the clear. Dupree swings wide. Simple as well. He flicks back in time. 2v2. Simple still alive. Anything is possible.
Simple's still alive, but he ain't living at 13 points of health.
That bomb drop.
Very wounded and takes him off the line.
Oh.
From 1 kill in the last map, he has had some swing moments here on this one. Not chart topping, nothing spectacular, but when it really matters, when you need him to nail that shot, he's had their number more often than not here. Volt with a double kill starts to push up on the spawn. Slend's AWP fires off. Volt tries to clash with Snappy and comes in swinging. 3 kills from Volt. And an 11th for GamerLegion.
I absolutely love how you put that, right? It's not been chart-topping performances for Volt, but it has been impactful closing kills. Madden's out mid. Falcons get all the way down. Unsuspected, Simple picked, jumping back, and Snappy trades, but is it enough? 2 top performers traded out. And if I'm GamerLegion, I'll take that deal every day. Can Flamus rely on GamerLegion more than Simple can rely on Falcons? That is the question in this 4v4.
ZTR's aggression, the captains clashing, and ZTR putting a stop to this. That trade for Flamus for Simple over in middle tees up GamerLegion, and the rest might just be a formality here. The final round for Falcons at the RMR, and it hinges on that old duo, Dupree and Magisk, to try and save it. Now, Volt went from that disastrous second map, but here on Mirage, we've said every kill that's mattered, every chance for the impact, he has found it, and that round is no exception. GamerLegion knock Falcons out of the RMR. They recover by map 3. They stop and inform Simple.